Hi, Nate. It's the homie. Let me put up the main. How are you, Nate? Where? Oh, here, found it. How's it going, Nate? Objection. Set this file. I think I don't know if how loud I sound, but hopefully everything should be fine. If not, then well, you can just let me know, and I will adjust the audio. For me though, the game seems a little low. Okay. It's been a while since I played this, but I believe last time we believed that the victim was wearing the suit, and now there's a whole different. We think that the director or producer, was it director or producer that's involved now with this crime? Yeah, producer and director are both in the trailer. Of the crime was Studio 2, the killers. Hey, lurking? Alright. Have fun at work. Although, most people have I don't think a lot of people enjoy their work. Or at least the people that I know. The detention center. Hello. Star, I did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. Haha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, it's no laughing matter. Oh, but we're the main character. We will go through this. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. I hope. If not, then I'm looking like a fool. Producer, she's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius. She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manea? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call now. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Wow, Phoenix, it's kinda uncalled for. I was worried about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. He just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Coincidence? Wait, what do I have? Alright. And now the main gate. Oh my god, this person. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. You eat, you die. Ugh, she's alive. Well, I guess I'll die then, because I like eating. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. You would be surprised, Maya. There's a lot of weird people out there. About Mr. Hammer. Ah, I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you dragged his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Okay then. We'll see about that. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Maybe? Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Or Vasquez. Hello? Hello? My, you should at least try to be polite. Yes, polite to the person ignoring the greeting. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Okay then. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh! Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. The clouds coming out her pipe? Or like, the sky? Not interested in talking to you. Do something next. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Someone doesn't want to talk, I guess. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. I don't think there's anything here, so... Oops, no, not that. Oh. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Let's go back here and move here. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Ah. No, no touching. Eek. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. Guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. The science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Huh. They just throw some pills in the meat or something? How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Ah, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yup, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. I was right. Nice. More evidence. Actually, wait, before I move... Oh, okay, let's move to the dressing room, see if there's anything here. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP is innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Oh no! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. Stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah, that's because that producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she told, apparently. Or she said, apparently. Damn, she put some dirt in his eye. What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They're using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Is that trailer part of the film set, then? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing we can do, or nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. Oh no. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. Not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. Probably just money. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids show anymore? Or kids shows? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How could they just do that? What about the kids who love the Steel Samurai? That's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. Oh, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Okay, take a look at this. This is... A fan collected all of these photographs. I just picked that out of random. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Oh, we're gonna find some juicy rumors. Tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Jeez, everyone's dying in this game. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyways, I need to drink. Grass soda. I will work on that. Since some people have actually subbed, I suppose I will have to do my end of the bargain.
Bruh.
I am not exactly I am not exactly filled with money at the moment, so I've been trying to save up, but I suppose I will try to get some soda this time or next time.
NANI?!
Producer Miss Vasquez managed to hush it up. Ooh. She spilled in the tea. That's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. That's my points. Oh no. Get those pointeroonies. I know, or you know who knows more about this, Miss Oldbag. Oh, she was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Well, I guess we shall go ask old lady. What, you're still slinking around? Sheesh. You like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old Lindbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. What do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer, it's all due to Hammer. Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Hey, what's up, Mark? Just saying hello? Yeah, how's it going, dude? Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Foaming at the mouth. To ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Nick, Penny Nichols? That's so funny, her name is Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. There's enough dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. You claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I think I have proof. Sorry, Miss Oldback, but I do have proof. Here's my proof. What's a little empty ball supposed to prove? Well, it's sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Hi, Vivi. What's up? How's it going? Where'd you prove that he used those pills on Powers? This stupid. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldback? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldback. Alright, 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. You have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Hold on a minute. I'll just hold back. Here, take this. Photograph? Oh. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. Ouch, that looks painful. How did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. Good, my Mario OC is looking good. I haven't drawn over 2 years. I mean, hey, that's good. I haven't drawn, or like legit, like seriously drawn in, I don't even know, like half a decade maybe. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of years. I don't really draw a lot these days. 5-year-old photo. Nice. More evidence. Detective Gunshi must have left by now. Probably thinking about what to do in tomorrow's trial. Bet Edgeworth is pretty angry with him. System must have gone off somewhere. That stuff about Mr. Hammer must have come as a shock to her. Me neither. Well, hopefully your drawing goes, pretty well. I don't really draw or do any OCs or anything like that, so... Is there anything here I should check? Maybe I should show the picture to her. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag? Old? She means the security lady in this old bag, Nick. Alright, anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Huh, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. Huh. I'm a blackmailer now? That's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. I think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spill everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me? But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. Could have made a copy. but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Oh. Uh-oh. Who are they? Professionals. Good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Nani? Trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it all? Or care about it at all? Yeah. I'm sure that you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Oh. Hold it right there. Oh, I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Huh. Not bad. Just in time. Oh my goodness, we're about to get jumped. Very well, here's this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chance to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. Who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Yo, Gumshoe the homie, man. He saved our life. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pick something up real quick. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I think I got a package delivered. Anyways, where were we? Oops. All right. October 20. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Today will be the final day of the trial. Hope you'll both feel decisive evidence. Yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. That's supposed to be a pun. Call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgy boy. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stage. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Always smoking. The witness state her name and occupation. D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. The day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. You must pontificate. Do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. Huh? There's a van at Studio 2. I didn't take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Alright. Just press everything she says. So what do we have? What information? Hold it. What were you doing at that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sound like T-bone steaks. Okay, so they ate during the break, I guess. Well, they find anything? I wish she'd said a little more. I think she's pretty used to being the boss, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Alright. What can we use? save before we do anything. Hold on. No, not that one. What can I use? Oops. By yourself. You didn't stop at the employee area. No. Who is this terse? Yes. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said about you, or the same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears. Save state. It never happened. I feel like... What do we use after the meeting? Photo? No, not the photo. Okay. What exactly? I forgot. You could try remembering. No. And the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I think it was between those times. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. So the rehearsal was at 5? Okay, I know that something's contradicting, not this with this. So afterwards I went to Studio 1. What do I use? Oops. I don't think we use this. I'm using save state jutsu. Reverse the times. Let's see. Brain. Can I use my brain? I don't think this helps. Maybe it does. What do I contradict? It better not be one of those. It better not be one of those like where you just have to like wait a certain amount of time. Let me hear. Okay, so this one was by herself. Left during the meeting. Okay, that take that south take me. Hold on. Oh yeah, it took the van. Hold it, everything! Hold everything. She just completely dodges the question. Didn't even answer it. So, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She can be murdered during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. That's evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Oh, well. I think... Oh. Say it one more time. I feel like there was something I could use. Or there's like, I can use like one of these. I feel like I know, but like, I don't know what I could use. Because this was at 2 o'clock, so... And he died at 2:30? I didn't know he did. gonna hear that a lot. Alright, let me hear this one more time. What do I use? I feel like, hold on. My brain is not working today. I'm just throwing out evidence. 2 o'clock. I don't think drive fast kills to Studio One after the meeting in the trailer. I don't think any of these help. This is all not really helpful. This doesn't help. This doesn't help. This doesn't help. What happened? Where? Back and forth like, hey, what's up, Trev? I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know why the notification didn't pop up. That's so weird. What the heck? Why did that happen? Oh, the notification was hidden. I'm sorry. Okay, it should pop up now. I don't know if that was a host or a raid. I missed it, but appreciate it, man. How you doing? Hopefully all is well. I know she probably didn't. Whatever she's saying is a bunch of BS. Bunch of balls. Okay, what do I use though? Or is it even this statement? Table in front of the trailer. Hope you're doing well, Trip. Appreciate the lurk. Oh, I thought the steak plate had nothing to do with it because it wasn't as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. I was just like, well, I mean, maybe I can use steak on the steak statement. I don't know. I thought it wouldn't work because it just didn't. I don't know. I didn't feel like it made sense, but say you did not. Look at this. It's a plate. The plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. It's alright. I need to remind you it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Honestly, Miss Vasquez capping. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. What was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Is it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on salmonella. He's meeting with the Steel Samurai. Saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Right, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Don't claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Just nod. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that spear, or that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ah, you see? Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Nani? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. This old... Oh, maybe... The photo. No. She didn't even... I haven't even said anything yet. You know me well enough to know you're going to present the wrong one. Well, at least I don't get penalized for getting wrong. It's not used as the murder weapon. Present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. Okay, see? First try. I totally knew that. Just wanted to see what would happen if I get it wrong, that's all. It is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run through? Someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Taking facts. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. You're quite sane. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Well, I went this far, I just can't say I can't tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this. Look at this photograph. What is this? It's Jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does it have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Nani? You saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago... has happened again. What? Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Steve Vasquez meets Jackhammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. And she did it. Pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs and onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die? Or die 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Thinking more deep. I wonder. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jackhammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death and carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? It wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting, let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. This van! Thank you for telling us about the van. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used a studio van to do it. Got him. Now my brain's working. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? So I had Sal drive me. We used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. And before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Mr. Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Was he? Was that Mr. Noah saying she put the body in the van and managed to put the body in the costume? You seriously just know it's possible? Of course I'm not serious. Lighten up the proceedings. You can't lighten up a murder. The court card even from such claims and jest. Of course he was a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There is no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? Everyone's just quiet. So what happens next? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? So it's making everything so awkward. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Oh. What? Nani? Mr. Edward, your thoughts? Even he's speechless. Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edward isn't sure. Well, I'm here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? What to give up, think about it. Even if I were testifying against the point, I can only say what I said before. Truth, Mr. Wright. I already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers, a waste of time. Damn. Come so far only to fail. Oh no. What? Yes, Mr. Edward? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see, very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, fairly I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said she always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth. Oh! Somehow Edgeworth brought it back. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. Assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. It has to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issue raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her. Alright. Here we go. Only Powers was absent. Maybe we called the police and Powers showed up. I'm just checking evidence that I have. What can I use to contradict? You asked to be left out? Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. To take this on her here. Everyone we've done till now will have been wasted. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manel arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got back to, or when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people say, or people are saying, boy. Boy? Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? Certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Or Powers. Well, that explains that. I went home. Direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Just always press harder for information. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? Why? It was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. You see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. The dude that's supposed to back her up is against her now. Mr. Edgeworth, what you just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Are you thinking of a career change to the defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, an explanation? I believe Edward is helping me. So the prosecution isn't in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. You misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. Change your testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Wait. That says 2 o'clock. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Nani? Look at this fool. Got him. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, you must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. Saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but was it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Oh. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. Mr. Hammers was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Damn, we're just exposing all her lies. Order! Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason it isn't clear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Yes. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Now I said I had proof, but the old photo? This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? That's all she gotta say. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. Made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. You're talking about the motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder? Self-defense, maybe? She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? Oh, it's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Whoa. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. For what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Uh-oh. She snapped her pipe. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance, but not for me. There's blood everywhere, we're too late. Miss Vasquez, what happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. Oh no, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... Manuel! So the guy that died was name is Manuel? Or Manuel? Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Kinda sad. Mr. Edgeworth, where is Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. The power of save states. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found, so it's only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. First try. Bonk. That is all. This court is adjourned. Nice. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? This is what I think. Mr. Hammer wants to put the blame on you because... because of this T-bone steak. I feel like it's either this or this. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. You could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. You're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh, hey. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, man. Oh yeah, right, the show's gonna end, right? Is something wrong? No, of course not. What? Nick, Edgeworth. Hello. Say something, right? Something. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really wanted to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. You just sniff him. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right, I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Does he like him? Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. That was a little rude, don't you think? Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? He just doesn't answer a question. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh my gosh, the pink princess they were mentioning a while back. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. I have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now it's in episode 4. I guess, oh, there's a dialogue about that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Can't imagine how much I've suffered. Suffered? Now the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Nani? Merry Christmas. Edgeworth. December 25th. Oh, it's Christmas. Hey, Nick, do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't that obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. Town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, and a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake, Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. Ugh, boring. Did they show real news for a change? Nick, the water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Oh my god, yeah. Apparently Feyblood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. The suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth will never do something like... Nick. Yipes, Maya. Fireman yelled at me when I called him. I got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. Another murder? Oh no. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Well, I feel like this would be a good place to end off my Ace Attorney gameplay. I'm gonna end off a little earlier than usual, so yeah. Next time, I pushed all of the games. Normally I would play on like Tuesday, but pushed it to Thursday this time. Next week though, I think I'll probably keep this. Let me say it one more time. Keep the schedule how it was originally. But yeah. I think tomorrow I'll probably play Doki Doki Literature Club. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me see if anyone is live. I mean, normally I don't think anyone is, but no, not really. Alright, then I will just have to end it here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye!